I've moved down the coast of Goa to the region's capital, Panjim, also known as Panjim. This area was once the territorial capital of Portuguese India, and we'll see lots of Portuguese colonial buildings as we explore the city. Now, as you can see, the monsoon's not letting up. It's just been absolutely hammering it down, so I've just took shelter over this former palace over here. It now seems to have stopped a little bit. It's just drizzling, but doesn't look too good, to be honest. These clouds don't look very promising. It appears that Panjim is also the capital of Goa's casino culture. All down this river there are a number of casinos, some of them floating casinos, and it looks like they're building another one right now. These are all very lively and lit up at night time. Let's see if we can get a little bit of exploring done. Yeah, it's starting to come down heavy again, so that might not happen. Just here we have a statue of Abi Faria, who was a Goan Catholic monk and also considered to be the father of hypnosis. And this former palace is actually Panjim's oldest building, which was built in the 1500s. You can see the effects of the monsoon. So we can see our first example of Portuguese architecture. This is right on the edge. We'll be seeing much more of this once we reach the fountain house, the old Latin Quarter. When I was in India 10 years ago, I finished my trip in Goa and in Panjim. And it was actually one of my favourite parts of India. I really enjoyed it. And I'm actually finishing my trip in Panjim again this time. I have 9 days here, and then I fly back to England. And that's it. That's the end of my 2 years of continuous travel in Europe, Southeast Asia, and now India. The end of global treats. Maybe. The old post office. This is where I spent last night. Down the road bar. It's actually a cool place, and I ended up eating there as well. And yeah, I had a bit too much to drink, as is normally the way. Say hello to YouTube. Hello. I've tried to resist putting on the waterproof, but this rain's not going away, so here we are. Now, I don't mind walking around in the rain, but the problem is when the water gets on the camera, it makes the film all very blurred. We're really getting some of the old architecture now. Not sure whether to go down here. Upstairs lounge and bar, Route 66, presuming that's a bar. Like in Panjim, definitely feels more European than Indian. Over here we have a lovely bridge with some nice art on it, so let's go and take a closer look. I've walked away from the river now and headed straight into the area known as Fountain House. This is where you'll see a lot of the old Portuguese colonial buildings. Look at these. I'm just going to wander and get lost in this area. I mean, come on. Yeah, it doesn't feel like India this at all, does it? Oh, look at this, the coloured stairs. Not sure where they lead. It's an old well. Lovely quaint little cafe behind, the Cafe Menla. They actually do fish and chips, believe it or not. quite a few of the houses in this area, in fact most of them, have signs up saying no photographer. They must get annoyed at all the tourists wandering around and taking photos of their houses. Right on cue. Well, I've just spotted something down the street. My attention was drawn to this sign here, the Crunch Story. I have no idea what that is, but then there's some street art further down. So, wow, look at this. It's coffee, tea, cakes. Spotted some more street art over there as well. Manky old dog there. It's a brewery, Seven Rivers Brewing Company. Don't think I've come across that one. Ah, this is one of the hostels that I was looking at. I was thinking about staying here. One of the things that did attract me to this hostel was the fact that it's connected to something called the Bombay Coffee Roasters. Now, I have had my coffee today. It was free, courtesy of the hostel. Free breakfast. I paid £5 a night for my room, and the breakfast that they gave me and the coffee is on the menu, comes to £4, and it's free. So I'm basically paying £1 a night for the hostel. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the Bombay Coffee Roasters. Hello. Well, it was a great coffee, and to be honest, the hostel looks nice from the reception area, from the coffee shop part. It looks really nice. So it has actually got decent reviews. There were just one or two that concerned me, and which is why I went for where I am now. Really like this part of Goa. It's my favourite part so far. Well, the next thing I've come to look at is I think it's some kind of wooden pathway that goes through all these trees here. This doesn't look too good, so I'm going to have to be careful. I've already fallen down once in Goa, bruised all my side. Well, this doesn't look like it's happening. I'm not sure what this is, but there's a canteen and there's a lot of sculptures around, so maybe it's an art museum or something. It's the Goa State Central Library. It has an exhibition and art gallery. So I can see the walkway over there. Maybe if I go down these stairs, this will bring me down to where I couldn't get to because of the flooding. This is the canteen that I just looked down on from this bridge. So I should be able to get onto this walk, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. Alright, let's see what this is then. Development of walkway along Central Library side of the creek. Well, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see down here. It does have this information about some of the plants and birds and fish that you might see. Didn't expect to be walking through some mangroves, to be honest, when I left the hostel today. Well, I was hoping that this would bring me out at this bridge so I could cross back over, but it's a dead end, so I basically just got to walk back. There's a guy over there under the bridge. Don't know what he's up to. Anyway, that wasn't the most amazing thing. There's sculptures all the way around the perimeter of this building. There's another one here, and bloody hell, look at this over there. It's a huge sculpture of a pig. You would have thought that when they came to building this bridge that they might have took into consideration that Goa, for, you know, 2-3 months of the year, experiences monsoon, heavy rain. So they might have thought of that and thought, you know what, probably need to test a few of the materials just to see how easy they are to walk on when wet. I mean, we don't want to build a bridge using materials that are really slippery, do we? I mean, that would be just silly. I don't think that conversation ever happened, because I could literally just stand still and just slide to the end of this bridge. It's not easy to walk on. God damn this rain. Back in Fountain House now. Taking a walk on one of the side streets again, because I just spotted some more of these colourful stairs. This is like a peacock. Could be walking around Lisbon right now. If you didn't know, you wouldn't think that this was India. A lot of dogs around here. Should have seen them last night. I was in the bar. All the dogs on the bridge chasing cars. Bloody dozens of them there were. I've just stopped at this wonderful supermarket, the Little Presidency, to buy some snacks and some toothpaste and just general shopping. And yeah, they didn't have the right change, so they gave me these. That's currency. What have I got there? I've actually got a bag full of them things as well. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's Cadbury's shots. 3 rupees. Have I left the best of India to last? Just look at it. This is just not India, is it? All the houses around here have got signs in the window saying no photographer. Now I've come up to a place here called Joseph's Bar. You can hear the Bob Marley from here. Look at this place. Very nice. Well, we have lost the light, but the place is pretty lit up, to be honest. I was expecting it to get really dark around here. And yeah, I've just had a few beers in that wonderful bar. And now I'm going to head for some food. Somewhere up here. Well, I'm searching for an ATM. And I've come across probably the most famous building in the whole of Panjim. The Immaculate Conception Church. I'm going to come and look at this tomorrow, but it's nice to see it all lit up. I'm right back where I started, at the Big Daddy Casino. You can see it's all lit up now, ready for action. Looks quite busy as well. 24/7 this place is open. So that's the end of day 1 in Panjim. And I've really bloody enjoyed it, despite the rain. I mean, I'm going to get that anywhere in Goa at this time of year. I think I'm going to stay in Panjim. I've really enjoyed it today, and there's plenty of coffee shops and bars and restaurants to keep me happy. So that's it for day 1 in Panjim. Signing off.